Hey, what's going on? What's happening? Wanted to pop on here real quick and talk a little bit about the H.O.W. formula. The H.O.W. formula. So let's talk about that real quick. Is this thing on? Oh, it is. It is. Okay. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? So let's talk about the H.O.W. formula. I have 17 years ago. What's up, Corey Calvin? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Brad French, what's up, my dude? What's happening? So 17 years ago, almost, in August, it'll be 17 years since I took my last drink of alcohol. And that is a gift. It's a blessing. And I'm going to tell you right now, it required a tremendous amount of discipline and work to get there. What's up, Jason Alt? Ivan, what's going on? Took a lot of discipline and a lot of work. And I learned along the way this formula called H.O.W. H-O-W. And you can apply it to your life in any situation. Does not matter if it has anything at all to do with alcohol or drugs or whatever. It does work for that, however. And it's a good starting point. And I want to talk about it. So the H.O.W. formula goes like this. H stands for honesty. Honesty. See, I spent many years lying to myself and everybody around me about my biggest issue. And that was the effect that alcohol had on me in my life. In this example, it could be, you could apply this to anything. One of the things that I really try to do when I'm doing anything in my business and whatever in life is, I ask myself this question: am I being honest with myself? Linda Ann Barber, how are you? Brad French, thank you, brother. Am I being honest with myself? And that's for each individual person needs. Brittany, how are you? Good to see you. Each individual person has to answer that. I'll tell you, I met with this long time ago. I used to be in home improvement sales, and I was damn good at it. And I met this guy at a house that his daughter lived in. He owned it, and he needed some improvements, and I was there, and I was quoting the guy, and it was like $5,500 or something for all the work he wanted. And he's like, all right, cool. Now give me your best price. And I said, that is my best price. You get 10% off while I'm here. And he says, you're lying. Did you just call me gorgeous? Thank you. So my volume's down? What? Hold on. Let me fix that. How about now? Can you hear me better now? Let me know. So I said, I'm not lying, dude. And he says, yes, you are. I said, no, I'm not. I'm telling you the truth. That is the best. And Brittany just called me beautiful. Wow. Thanks. I'm kidding. I know you two are talking to each other. So hey, Danielle, how are you? So this guy says, you're lying to me. And I said, no, I'm not. And he says, yes, you are. Everybody lies, dude. Don't worry about it. I said, maybe everybody does, but I'm not lying to you. He said, dude, you're taking it personal. Don't take it personal. Here's the deal. If you didn't lie to yourself about everything going on around you, like everything going on around you, you have to lie to yourself about it. What's up, Frank Granitti? You have to lie to yourself about it, because otherwise you'd go stark raving mad. The sound of the cars, the sound of you'd go crazy if you did not tell yourself these lies. This guy's a psychiatrist, by the way. And I'm like, okay, whatever, whatever. Like honesty is where I live. I do everything I can to live from that place. So, you know, get honest with yourself about whatever it is. If you need to change anything in your life, whatever the situation is, just be honest. And then the second part is, what's up, Carl? How are you? Carl, you're showing up on my phone, but not on my computer. That's weird. So the second part of this is the O in the word how. And the O stands for, thank you for sharing this, Carl. The O stands for openness. Now, openness is something that people are like, well, yeah, that's easy. No, it's not. Not if you're in this place where I was at 34 years old, where literally I'm fairly certain I had been an alcoholic since I was like 10 or 12 or 13, I don't know, somewhere in there. And you know, I was programmed, man. I was like, so I was not open to anything else. Nothing. Like, dude, how do you live without alcohol was my thing. Like, how do you have fun? How do you do anything like without some booze to loosen things up? Like, I could not relate to that. I could not relate to it. And there's so many things, again, there's so many things in life that we are set in our ways. It could be in life, it could be in business. It's so weird. Some of the comments are showing up over here and some of them are not, and I'm seeing them on my phone. So that's why I'm looking back and forth, if you're wondering. So what's up, Jeff? How are you, brother? Good to see you. Mike Scott is in the house. Whoa, what's up, dude? So openness. Are you open to something different? Are you open to a different way? What I had to be open to for me to get and stay sober and fix my life was I had to be open to the fact that I'm aware of now, but I had to be open to the possibility that all of my thinking, everything I thought was right for all of those years, was wrong. I mean, not everything, obviously, but like the way I was programmed, the way I believed, I was not open to any other way. Like, this is it. Like, this is it. This is the way that it is. I know. I 100% know, and I'm going to tell you that I know, and I'm going to tell everybody that I know. I was the king of, like, seriously, I went and saw, over those years of drinking, I went and saw, I don't know how many counselors. I mean, a lot of counselors. Did alcohol assessment tests when I was in a, losing a job or a relationship or whatever. And I was not, I was the king of manipulating those people. And I could name some, but I won't. Hey, Julie, good to see you. Good to see you. So I could name some, but I wouldn't do that because I literally, like, I'm a different person than what I was back then. But I was not open. I had to literally become open to exploring a different way. That can apply again. In my case, well, I apply this all the time, not just in my alcoholism and recovery, because it's been 17 years now, but almost. But, it's my life in every way. Am I open? Am I open to different ideas? Am I open to other people's ideas? Am I open to receiving feedback? Am I open to nobody's open to receiving criticism. I don't care. The toughest person on the planet hates criticism. If you like criticism, then I think there's something wrong with you. I'm just going to be honest. Wayne, what's up, man? So, but you have to be open to receiving feedback, okay? You have to be open to that. You have to be open to, maybe you're not doing it absolutely the perfect way every time. Maybe you could be open to to other ideas. You know, when I wrote my book, hey David, how are you? When I wrote my book, I put in there one of my favorite quotes is this, and I have no idea where it came from, but it goes like this. It goes, "There is no such thing as an original thought. All wisdom is plagiarized. Only stupidity is original." Only stupidity is original. Like all these thoughts, like where do you think your thoughts come from? Seriously. Because like, look, I don't know how old the earth is or how long humans have been around. There's a gazillion different theories on that. But I think we could all say, well, we know probably, let's say at least 5,000 years, at least, right? Can we all agree on that? We've walked this earth for at least 5,000 years. There have literally been, I don't even know, billions, trillions of people, billions, hundreds of billions of people that have lived and walked on this planet. And currently, there are only 7.5 billion of us. So that means the ground is filled with a lot of people. And those people had egos. They had spirits. Those bodies, those people had spirits. They had brains. They had thoughts. And a lot of them thought they were the smartest people in the world, just like I did. I thought I was the smartest dude in the world. I thought I had all of the answers. And until I got humble, until I literally, till I surrendered to to being open, to being honest. Now, I haven't told you the W yet. Some of you might know what that means, but don't do that. So you've got to be honest with yourself about whatever the situation is in your life. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's your business, if it's your career, if it's your relationship, if it's a was it Jung that said that? Carl Jung said that? You sure? I'm going to have to look that up. So all these thoughts are out here flying around, right? Thank you, Doug, for bringing me back to my point. All these thoughts, where do you think your thoughts come from? Where do they originate? Right? I don't think the one of us. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg is a smart dude, but like, did he really have I could create Facebook? Or, you know, all of these other people out here, Bill Gates, the Warren Buffett's, like, where do you think these people's thoughts originate? Where do you think your thoughts originate or mine? They come from a source outside of us. So we're literally getting our thoughts from somewhere. They originate somewhere, right? So the last part of this is willingness. So you got to be honest with yourself about whatever the situation is. Again, it could be your business. It could be anything. You got to be open. Are you open to maybe that there is a better way? That there is a different way? That there is a way to make this thing work in a different way? I don't know. But are you open to something outside of the way that you've been doing it? Because, you know, one of the hard realities for me was this. I literally, like, when I first got sober, I was the smartest dude in any place I went. I was like, and they'll all recognize it eventually that I am the smartest dude here. They'll elect me president of the universe one of these days. I know it's a fact. But that's obviously not true. But I thought that, right? And a lot of us do. A lot of us operate in that place. So, you know, I had to be honest and open, and then I had to be willing to change. I had to be willing to say, okay, look, I'm gonna be open to this new way. Joe Skelly, what's up? James Springer in the house. What's going on? Brian Sherman, how you doing? So I had to be willing to change. James, you are not watching the replay, my brother. This is live. So I had to be willing to take that. After I opened up to the new possibilities, after I opened my mind up and I said, okay, there's something else. There's a different way to live. There's a different way to operate this business. There's a different way to function in this relationship. There's a different way to love. There's a different way to whatever it is, right? Once I'm open to that, then I have to be willing to receive that knowledge and apply it to my own life. That's it. And then, of course, take action. Take action. Like, you have to take action. And I think about all of the things I learned and have learned and continue to learn through, recovering from getting my rear end kicked for many, many, many years. And and I'll tell you something, it wasn't life kicking my butt, it was me kicking my butt. And we all do that. We all do that. We all kick our own butts. We all do. We all have those conversations. We all tell ourselves those lies. We all tell ourselves that this is the only way it can be done, period. And very few of us ever become open and willing to change and apply different things to our lives. So the how formula has worked for me over and over and over and over. If something's not going right, I have to step back and I have to look at every angle. I have to say, okay, wait, let me be honest with me about this situation. Let me be honest. A, is it serving me? B, can I change this? Is there something I can physically do? See, that's the other thing. A lot of us get caught up in, oh, if I could just, and trust me, and my wife knows, I mean, I've been married more than once. Maybe even more than twice. Maybe even more than that. And I spent many, many, many years in relationships with people I was trying to change them. I was trying to fix them. I was like, well, if she just, would not drink so much, or she wouldn't, blah, 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 then, and here's the thing, like, the only person I found out that I'm able to change is me. And then when I take a whole healthy me into a relationship with a whole healthy her, things become totally different. It's a completely different dynamic. It's a different relationship. So how do you change your life? You be honest, you be open, and you become willing. Willing to change your life. Willing to look at things in a different way. That's the open part. You take the willingness and you apply what you receive in the openness to your life. And once you do that, man, it's good. Your life becomes better. Now, I will tell you, I met people when I first got sober a long time ago. I was like, I remember I saw a guy that hit 60 days of sobriety, and I thought, dude, what kind of a boring life do you live? Like, you must be really boring, dude. You don't drink for 60 days? Are you out of your freaking mind? Who does that? And I learned that a lot of people do that. That I was the one that was like messed up. I'm the one, like, people don't drink the way I drank. I mean, they just don't. I was the common denominator. I blamed alcohol, of course, for a long time. But I found out eventually that it was me. I was the common denominator. And yes, alcohol was always present, but I was the common denominator. It wasn't everybody else's fault. It was my fault. So I had to become honest about all that stuff. I had to become open to making reparations, to making amends, to trying to fix the things I had broken. And I had to be willing to be different, to change, to not do that stuff anymore, that old bad behavior. I had to be willing to do that. And I did that by literally turning my life over to God and saying, dude, I surrender, man. You got me. I don't have the answers. And you know, God and I battle. We go back and forth. He always wins. And I'm not trying to turn this into any kind of a sermon, because it's not. But I battle with things because I want to believe. There's this part of me that wants to believe I'm the smartest being in the universe. And the fact is, I'm not. The fact is like I had it said to me, and I've said it to people. I've said it to people. I've said it to people that you know, like, that were in denial about things. And I would say, dude, your best thinking got you here. Are you telling me you're not open to a different way, a better way? I mean, your best thinking sent you through a windshield. That's what happened to one dude. Sent you through a windshield into a tree. And you're still alive. Your best thinking did that, and you're not open to a better way. So I'm here to tell you that when you take any situation in your life, any situation, business, family, relationships, drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, and you say, how? Honesty, being honest with yourself about the situation. Openness, are you open to maybe a different way? And willingness, are you willing to apply those different ways to your life and change? As many of you know, I've been doing 75 hard. I'm on day 11. I've done everything so far except for my final workout. I'll go probably in about an hour or so to the gym. I like to work out late at night. But I'm on day 11 right now. It's changed me. Like, it has significantly changed me. First off, I have more energy than I've ever had in my life. I can't remember feeling so mentally aware and acute, like, just my mental, I can think much more clearly. Second, like, my body's shrinking. Like, I'm bulking. I mean, I'm putting on a whole lot more muscle, but I can see, like, I'm wearing clothes that I wasn't able to wear just 11 days ago. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I'm fitting back into clothes I bought years ago that haven't fit me in a few years because I let myself go. I quit working on me. And since I started doing this 75 hard, gee, many Christmas, I am not kidding you. It is absolutely life-changing. Again, this isn't a sales pitch on 75 hard. You don't have to do anything. I don't care. I'm just telling you what it's done for me. It's been absolutely phenomenal. And I was terrified to do it. I was terrified to make that kind of a commitment. And I made it to the guy that created 75 hard, Andy Frisella, when I interviewed him on my show. I made the commitment to him. And that's kind of one of the reasons I wanted him on my show bad, really badly. But I was also afraid to bring up this whole 75 hard thing, or that it was going to come up, because I was terrified to do it for some reason, and I don't know why. But hey, I'm on it. I'm doing it, and it's amazing. I've never had so much energy. I've never had, and I saw, we have a private group. There's 74 members in this private Facebook group doing 75 hard. 74 members. It's unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable that there's 74 people in here. And this all started, I was doing the interview with Andy and I said, all right, I'll do it. Okay. And this is at the very end of the interview. And Patricia Lynn Burgess set up a group and added me and Linda Ann Barber and a couple of other people. It was only 4, 5, 6 of us, I think, at the most from the very beginning. And there are now 74 people in this group that are all doing 75 hard, which is absolutely awesome. Absolutely amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. So, look, I just want to come on, talk a little bit about how honesty, openness, and willingness. And when you apply those things in that order to yourself, your life, your business, your relationships, whatever it is, when you apply that stuff to your life, no matter where it is, you might have the best life ever. When you apply those things to your life will get better. I don't care where it is. And guess what? If you don't have room for improvement, you're probably already dead. We all have room for improvement. Every single one of us. I don't care what level you've reached in life. We all have room for improvement. So if you want to improve your life, get honest with yourself about whatever situation you may be in denial about. Then get open to new possibilities. Is there a new way? Is there a way I can... And I'm not saying like, that doesn't mean like if you're in a relationship, oh, he's saying leave. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. Not at all. I'm saying if you're in a relationship and and it's not going right, get honest with yourself about the relationship. See, everybody, including me, when things aren't going right in a relationship, I don't want to take responsibility for that. I want it to be her fault. I want it to be all her fault, not my fault. Well, the simple truth is this. It takes two to tango. And there is no way that it's one person's fault 100%. No way. There's something all of us get or want to get. We have some sort of selfish desire, some sort of selfish motive in any relationship. All of us have that. So when I say, okay, my relationship isn't working or whatever it is, my business, whatever it is, get honest with yourself. What can you do to change it? There are things you can do. Open the door for her. Open the door for him. I don't know. Open, whatever it is. If it's your business, could you have made 10 more phone calls? Could you have reached out to 30 more people? Could you have skilled up? Could you have, my buddy Jason Auld is having Grant Cardone come into Columbus, Ohio on September 20th. Grant is going to be here for a one-day event, and I'm going to it. That's part of the deal, man. It's like, okay, look, I was a national sales trainer in the home security industry. I know sales like the back of my hand, but guess what? I don't know everything. So I'm always looking for another way to level up. I'm always looking for a way to improve my skills. And if you're not, dude, you're dead already. You're just not in the grave yet, maybe. I don't know. But if you're not looking for ways to improve your life, what? How's that even real? How's that even real? So I'm going to that thing. I'm investing in it. My wife's going to it. She's investing in it. We are investing in this whole thing. Why? Why would I do that? I've hung out with Grant. I've literally hung out with the dude. I know him, right? And he knows me. Why would I go down there and spend all this time and money for a boot camp with him? It's simple. He's worth hundreds of millions of dollars and I'm not. So there's something he knows that I don't know. And I'd like to see if maybe that one day in the room here in Columbus, Ohio with Grant Cardone, maybe that one day I'm going to be like, that's it. Yep. Okay. We can order the private jet now, honey. I got it. Grant enlightened me. So I invest in myself always. Always, always, always invest in yourself. Always. Hey, Beth Hoover. Beth, I was watching your Facebook story, and I was going through, and it was pictures or something, and I click on the side, and it's like, I just answered yes to a question. What did I answer yes to? I don't know. I answered yes to something in one of your Facebook things. But anyway, so, be open, honest with yourself first. Honest. Honesty. If you think you know everything, you're probably the last person that anybody really, truly wants to be around. Okay? Openness. If you're not open to the possibility of there being better ways for you to live, run your business, have a relationship, fix your problems, then you're probably going to be screwed in life. And willingness. If you're not willing to take that knowledge. See, I think the reason people don't go to, well, heck yes, I'm open to healthy eating. Yes. Good. See? Was the universe. So if you're not willing to take, like, let's say Beth Hoover teaches me how to eat healthy, right? And I go, oh, thanks for all this knowledge. And then I take all this knowledge and I go to my kitchen and I sling open a bag of Cheetos and start stuffing my face with them. I shouldn't even be talking about that. I've had some cravings for chocolate today. 11 days into 75 hard and I'm craving chocolate all of a sudden. I don't like craving chocolate because I love chocolate. But anyway, so I digress. If you're not willing to take what Grant Cardone teaches you, what I teach you, what you might learn from Tony Robbins or from Beth Hoover or whoever, if you're not willing to take that knowledge and apply it to your life, then man, don't ever complain again. Don't ever complain again. If you're not willing to take what other people, there are people way smarter than me that have walked this planet that figured a lot more out than I have. A lot more out than I have. And you know what? At the end of the day, if I'm not willing to listen to them, if I'm not open to receiving a better way into my life, and I'm not willing to take that information and apply it to my life, then who's the loser? I am. Not them. It's me. It's me. So get honest with yourself. Be open to new possibilities and be willing to apply those new possibilities to your life. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you being on here. Appreciate the thumbs up and the hearts and all of that. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death with this, but I think it's a really, really good way to effectively change your life. Seriously. So have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Oh, hey, if you want to join us here in Columbus for the Grant Cardone thing, go to 10xcolumbus.com. 10xcolumbus.com and get signed up. Tickets are crazy cheap right now. I think he dropped them all to $399. It's crazy. To spend a whole day with Grant, Roddy Chong, I'm going to be there. A lot of other people are going to be there. And then VIP, you can get the VIP where you have lunch with Grant and Roddy Chong and me and other people, and it's $9.99. Like, dude, call up Grant's office and say, hey, could I come and spend 6 hours with Grant, like, you know, and have lunch and everything for $999? They'll hang up on you. No, they won't hang up on you. They'll go, oh, hey, can you add another $49,000 to that? And we got a deal. So I'm kidding. I don't know the prices, but I know it's not $999 to spend a day with Grant Cardone. I do know that. So, yeah, go to 10xcolumbus.com, man. Get signed up. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a great day. Grant, as you guys know, Grant teaches some great stuff. If you are a first responder, if you're in law enforcement, you're a firefighter, you're in the military, we do have, I know Jason has some free tickets available for They're called hero tickets. I don't know how many they have left. I think they only had 10 or 15 left. If you are a first responder and you would like to be at that event, it is at the Columbus Convention Center on September 20th. It will change your life, okay? I promise you, it will change everything in your life. If you want to, it is a bargain, Beth. For $399, I've never paid $399 to be at a Grant Cardone event ever. Like, I've never seen it that cheap. Never. So, again, they have some hero tickets if you want to get in on the hero tickets. If you are military, or a firefighter or a law enforcement officer, like I said, I think there's around John Harrington. I think there's around 10 or 15 of those left. They already have several that have taken them up on the hero tickets. So it's their way. It's the Kaufman Media Group in Dublin, Ohio. It's their way of saying thank you to our heroes. So, all right, listen, you guys have an amazing evening. Thanks for hopping on here, and we will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.